What's up you guys, and welcome back to another Reddit reading video. I've been gone for a long time, but we're just going to ignore that and jump into some r/entitled parents. Coworker demands her dying parents' wedding rings. This is a conversation I had with my coworker. We'll call her Lily. Lily thinks she's the best of the best. None of us are trained like her, none of us work hard like her, none of us raise a family like her. She tends to put everyone around her down, especially if they're younger than her. For example, my other coworker May is 21 and just returned from having a baby. She was venting about how she hadn't gotten a proper night's sleep and she was finding it hard to breastfeed. Lily butts in while she breastfed 2 babies at the same time, cleaned, cooked, and got a good night's sleep. Anyway, Lily was complaining today that her parents won't give her children their wedding rings. Her parents both have cancer, both feel like they don't have much time left, and wrote up their wills. Lily is upset that they want to be buried with their wedding rings. She went on how she wanted to give them to her children as their heirlooms. Her words were, "Both these rings have huge diamonds, like expensive diamonds. I don't think that's fair that my kids will have to buy rings one day. I want to pass them down. My parents will still be married when they die." I'm speechless. I can't imagine circling my dying parents like vultures waiting for their wedding rings. Yeah, that's some kind of cruddy behavior. Pretty sure she really wants her parents to die. On to the next one. My mother-in-law controls everything I own. So I, 27 female, live with an amazing husband, 31 male, and his mom while we both finish up our undergrad degrees. I have a really good relationship with my mother-in-law most of the time, but of course, she annoys the heck out of us sometimes. We're both very good to her, and have to pay rent on top of buying her iMac, iPad, TV, pay for her hair appointment, etc, etc, etc. And she's been super great to us, do not get me wrong, but the issue I need to talk about is the fact that she literally thinks of everything I own as hers. So for example, every year I order tons of candles and body wash from Bath & Body Works around Christmas time for everyone in the house to use throughout the year. And every single year, she takes the box of candles into her room and burns them 24/7 and makes it super weird. Like we have to ask her for one if we want one. She also sets aside the body wash to use for gifts. Like, why would something I bought for us be entirely set aside as a gift drawer to pull from? Another example is, I'm a crafter, so I genuinely make gift bags and paper products for the holidays and seasons. So of course, everyone in the family comes to me to make stuff for their kids to take to school for themselves. My mother-in-law included, so a few times she bought me a few colored papers to make stuff to take to her friends. But every time the kids in the family come around, she starts offering paper left and right, saying she's bought some. But the thousands of dollars of paper I have was paid for by me. She thinks that just because she bought paper one time, she can forever just pull from my collection. Once, she and I chipped in for a Cricut for my sister-in-law, and she wanted me to gift 10 packs of my paper to her instead of buying some. It's like this with a lot of things, and I get so frustrated because she's one of those people that get really weird and defensive if you try and confront them. I'm just getting so frustrated with the holiday season because my mother-in-law is already showing some of her same patterns, giving away the candles I bought as gifts. Also, now that we're graduating, we're hoping to move, and I know she's going to think I should leave everything I bought over there, over the years, at her house, including the body wash, the candles, the holiday decor, Christmas ornaments, paper, nail polish, sets, etc, because she's not gonna have enough money to buy anything once we leave. That sucks. The reason it sucks so bad is because she feels like she's in a situation where she has to kind of keep her mouth shut about it because the other parent, or the mother-in-law, is kind of doing something nice for her, which is like letting them stay there rent-free, and rent is a big problem right now, but that doesn't mean you still can't be annoyed by some of the things they do. She sounds sort of like a leech and is just not one of those people you want to be in debt to, pretty much. But let's move on to the next story. And it's also about moms, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't read these stories beforehand. Mom cries over me needing therapy. I recently asked my parents to give me some therapy as a way to cope with the years of depression, bullying, and body image problems. My parents, who are very traditional and conservative, said I looked too happy to be depressed. Late at night, my mom and I had a talk about how I was feeling. Keep in mind, most of my problems are because of them mentally abusing me over the years. So I told her I was feeling lonely and alone for a long time since I don't have any friends. I left out all the parts about her being the problem. After talking for some time, she started crying and saying she wasn't a good mother. A talk which started with us discussing my mental health ended up me having to comfort her and reassure her that she wasn't a bad parent. Edit, I also wanted to add that I'm a very unwanted child, and she didn't want to abort me due to social pressure. She believes since I took away the good years of her life, I should make it up to her. I was born 4 days before their first marriage anniversary. Edit 2, for all those people asking why I haven't run away, or that I should, I'm a minor. They provide for me and my education, and this is a critical school year. I don't have the choice to run, but I am planning on getting away at some time. That really sucks. Like, that sucks worse than the last story. The whole parent swirling into the, oh, I'm just the worst parent ever thing is just so bad for children's development. The good thing is the kid recognizes this is a problem now and seems pretty mature for their age. Whatever the age they are, they just say they're a minor. So they have less of a chance to grow up and repeat that pattern. The pattern that was probably repeated to her mom. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about these stories. Did these parents seem entitled to you? And if so, how entitled? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope I see you guys next time, and goodbye.